Okay, there is a lot I'm trying to remember right now because this is like interweaving, yet fucking it's interweaving with other shit. Okay. In order to get to the story that I want to talk about, which was basically the year of 2000, I got to go through a lot of confusing shit as far as times go. In other words, like when I got my car, what was throwing me off was that I got the car at 15 years old, okay? Which means I had a daughter with only a few months prior during a visit, which therefore that is an important thing. Now, at 12 years old, I was signing the contracts, okay? A lot of the people now that knew about the contracts are dead, all right? Sean Allen, Miss Lucy, as far as I understand it, same with Dr. Linda Bucaria, all right? Which is interesting because this person knew Linda Buchanan, that person that went by the name of Karen Phillips knew Linda Bucaria. And I don't know if I'm leaving anybody out right now because that's not what I'm trying to say. In other words, so I know that I was being set up even a little bit prior to the contracts. But after the contracts is when fucking Melissa Summers pulled the shit she pulled, and that went nowhere. Yet again, that was right after the contracts. Then the 160 black trucks rolling into my neighborhood, which basically they found a serial killer's burial ground, which then they thought, at first they thought it was an Indian burial ground. So that was in 93, going into 94. 94 was the black trucks, 93 was the contracts. So, in other words, it was still the school year of 93 beginning. It would just ended in 94. Obviously, this is where it gets a little confusing, right? For me, too, because I'm 17. At the time I was supposed to graduate, I would have been 17 years old. I was supposed to graduate in 99. I didn't graduate until 2001. So even the year of 99 gets a little bit fucking confusing because it was 98 into 99. The beginning of 99 is when they started to fucking do the trials on the machine, okay? The fucking program SS7. It wasn't until after I had gotten left back when they said, we have a problem, we're glad you stayed behind, we need you to find and locate, we have possible cyber threats, cyber terrorist threats. We need you to find and locate which kids might be doing this. Out of the fucking, and we can't tell you the fucking names of others. We can't just give you the list and be like, here, go get them. That's when I should have gotten paid. That was the end of 99. Going into 2000, though, okay? Did I say that right? Fuck. The beginning of 99, the program fired up. The end of 99, I was supposed to graduate in 99. But going into the next school year of 99, that would have been, now I'm 18. So yet again, that's where it gets a lot confusing because at that point now I'm 18, not 17. I should have graduated in 99, but then I started another school year in 99 as I'm turning 18. Okay? Does that make, okay? Are we clear? So in other words, they were still fucking up, like they were still working on the programs. During the summer, these kids were working on the program, okay? The next school year is when they said, we, you know, because you stayed behind, we really need you to fucking look and find the cyber threats that we know exist at this point. Which I did, found them, this, that, boom. I should have been fucking paid, and I already went into how they tried setting me up with my own kid, with my own fucking kid that I had with General Flynn's daughter, okay? But that, before I go into the rest, that is very important to go back into. Now, I'm 18 years old. When that test was taking place, that test took place like amongst the very first weeks of that school year start. That school year ended in 2000. 6 minutes. My point being is that because 2000's really fucked up, and I'm like, holy shit, blocked out of my head, fucked up. So I'm already being set up 99 into 2000. That school year, they already attempted the assassination, which, on JFK Jr. That was already fucking thwarted. What's interesting is a few months prior to that, I was called in. Somebody had wanted to speak to me. A general wanted. You were going to meet the general, okay? It's not the same Flynn that everybody sees on the news right now. Even though it is the same fucking, like, it fucking has to deal with something. Because the bottom line is that, in other words, at 14, I have a daughter with General Flynn's daughter. That makes my daughter, okay, now 14, but I was turning 15. I was just about to get my car. I didn't know even if that was true when I heard this shit. I had teachers come up to me and tell me this shit. Yo, wow. Nobody explained anything to me. So 15, that's about a year, right? Now, that kid would have been 1. 16, that kid would have been, at the end of 15, that kid would have been 1. No, that kid would have been born. 15. So, in 15, that kid would have been born sometime in the point of me being 15. So then at 16, it was 1. At 17, it was 2. When they ran the test, it was about 2.5. The kid didn't even have legs that they brought in, and they kept calling it my kid. Now, people know I didn't fucking fuck up, because I would have been fucking dead, okay? But what they did do was, even prior to that, I met the general. In the middle of having a daughter, and the fucking explosive device that was attached to fucking JFK Jr.'s plane, I met a person who they wanted to meet me. They knew about the contracts. They wanted to fucking meet me. I'll have to finish this in a minute.